Math 7, lesson 7.3. Today we'll be looking at percents greater than 100% and less than 1%. So if we take a look at what a 100% is, 100% of something is the same as 100 over 100 because a percent is a fraction over 100. So it'd be 100 over 100, which is the same as 1. So 100% is 1 whole. If we had a percent that was greater than 100%, then it's also greater than 1. So if we take the number 1.5 or 1.5, then that would be 150%. Since 1 is 100%, and then half would be 50%, so 1.5 is 150%. If we have a percent less than 100%, then that is going to be less than 1 whole. For example, if we have 45 100ths or 0.45, then that would be 45%. So now if we have 1% of something, then that's going to be 1 over 100, or 1/100th, which would look like this as a decimal, 1/100th. So in that case, decimals that are less than 1/100th and fractions that are less than 1/100th are going to be less than 1%. And we're going to be doing some work with these to see what that means. So if we have the fraction 1 over 200 right here, then that is going to be the same as, we're going to set it up like a proportion. Some number over 100 is the same as 1 over 200. We're going to see what percent this is. We're going to cross multiply, so it's going to be 200n equals 100. Divide both sides by 200. And we get n equals 0.5, or 1/2. So let's say 0.5. So it would be, go up here. So it would be 0.5 over 100 is the same as 0.5%. So 1 over 200 is the same as, if we turn that into a decimal and then into a percent, it's going to be 0.5%. If we want to rename a percent as a decimal, on this one we have 750%, and we want to rename that as a decimal, then in order to take off the percent, it's the same as moving our decimal over 2 place values. So that would be the same as 7.5. To rename a decimal as a percent, in this example we have 0.003, and in order to turn that into a percent, it's the same as multiplying it by 100%, which is also the same as moving your place value over 2 places. So that would be 0.3 and then putting on your percent sign. Rename a percent as a fraction. So here we have a percent and we want to turn that into a fraction. we would take the percent and put it over 100. And now what I would do in order to get rid of this decimal, to move this decimal off, I'd move it over 2 place values, which is the same as then multiplying it by 100, multiplying the bottom number by 100. That gets rid of the decimal, so I don't have to work with the decimal anymore. So we have 25 over 10,000. We're going to divide it by 25 over 25 because we want to reduce it. And that's going to equal 1 over 400. Now if we have 1 in 400 here, another way then to, and we want to turn that into a percent, we would just do the same but backwards as what we just did. So renaming a fraction into a percent would be to go 400 divided by, so you're going to take your bottom number and divide it into your top number. So it would be 1.0000. So it would be 0025. And now we turn that decimal into a percent by moving the decimal place over 2 place values. So that's going to be 0.25%. There's a decimal right there. So that's working backwards. That's going from a fraction to a percent. And like the one that we did just previous to that, this one we renamed a percent as a fraction. A few more examples. Number 1, if we want to write each decimal as a percent. So here's our decimal. We want to turn it into a percent. And we turn any number into a percent by multiplying it by 100%, which is the same as 1 whole. So you're not changing the value, you're just changing the way that it's written. You're changing its form. So when I multiply 3.33 by 100%, it's the same as moving my decimal place over 2 place values. So that is going to give me an answer of 333%. Number 2, we're going to write this decimal as a percent. So again, multiply it by 100%, which is the same as moving its place value, its decimal over 2 place values. So that's going to be 0.21%. Number 3, we're going to write each fraction as a percent in decimal form. So we have this fraction, 6 over 5. We want to turn that into a decimal by dividing it, and we're going to get 1.2. And then we're going to multiply that by 100% because we're turning it into a percent, which means that we have 1.2 times 100%, which means that we are moving this place value over 2 places, which is going to give us 120%. Number 4, we have 200 and we divide it by 9. We divide 200 into 9. And that's going to be 0.0045. Now we turn this into a percent. So we multiply it by 100%, which means I'm moving my place value over 1, 2. It would be 0.45%. Number 5 is we're going to write each percent as a decimal. So we start with the percent and we want to turn that into a decimal, so we want to take the percent off of that number. And we do that by dividing 658 by 100, which is the same as moving its place value back 2 places. So it's going to be 6.58. Number 6, we have 0.7. We want to divide it by 100 because we want to take off the percent. It means we make it smaller, 1, 2, and then that number is going to be 0.007. Number 7, write each percent as a fraction or mixed number in simplest form. So we have our fraction, or a percent, and we want to turn that into a fraction or mixed number. So I'm actually going to break this up into, let's try that again, break that up into 100% and 84%. So 100% is 1 whole. 84% is the same as 84 over 100 because I have to turn this into a fraction. That's why I'm doing it this way. I need to reduce that 84 over 100. So 4 goes into both of those numbers. So I'm going to divide by 4 over 4. And that is going to give me 1 plus 21 over 25, which is the same as 1 and 21 over 25. Number 8, 4/5 times 100, 1 over 100, which is the same as dividing it by 100, is 4 over 500. Reduce that down, so you're dividing by 4 over 4, and that is 1 over 125.